coffee time, and freedom.
For this one, it's more important that you guys get the audio from me than the video. But I also really needed to be outside on a day where I can enjoy the outside, even though it's a bit chilly vitals. My name's Alex. I'm a quadriplegic due to cerebral palsy. Welcome to TikTok and YouTube. It's uncomfortable conversations. This morning, I just wanted to pick up on a topic that I saw from a TikTok friend of mine. I'm probably gonna tag him in the video in which he speaks about, the milestones of growing up and jy moet 'n huis koop en alles die. And that's important. It's important to buy a house. It's important to be able to rent a house or car. But I wanted to say to people that have this debate versus renting and owning, in my opinion, and I will always say, as me, as a person who uses a wheelchair, I'm gonna say, as far as possible, try and buy the property. Or if you're living with a family member that owns the property, good for them. Especially when it comes to you and your wheelchair use and the other need that comes along with being a wheelchair, and that's adapting of the bathroom and the kitchen. So I would always try and encourage the family to buy a property that you can, within reason, take apart, and within reason, put a ramp in, put a lower step in, make the garage more accessible, more of a dry room for the car or the van to pull in. So just to make it easier. Whereas if you're renting a property, everything has got to be returned back to the way you found it. So no drilling of walls. And the truth is, as disgusting as this sounds, you can only evacuate into a bucket for so long before you're gonna need a toilet. So you might as well just bite the bullet and see if you can apply for a bond. That's just my opinion. Secondly, and this is more for the parents that are watching this TikTok and are worried. They are in retirement. Junior still busy studying. Junior does work, and but this is what I wanted to say. The type of person Junior chooses to live with, in terms of a life auxiliary, in terms of a caregiver, that's up for Junior to decide whether the person must sleep in or come in every morning. I can't tell you what I prefer at the moment. There are sensitivities around that. But and maybe, and I hate using the word, I think it's overly used, and I'm not definitely. Manifesting has never been my thing. But if I were to move on and have a small place, a townhousey kind of vibe, two-bedroomy place, I definitely want I definitely want a vibey person that's close to in age, or maybe even a little bit younger. That's gonna help me pour a whiskey in the evenings. Gonna help me drink a cup of coffee in the morning. It's gonna bring some positive energy. I believe, and this is more important, that there is more to be gained from training your own informal assistant than, for argument's sake, hiring a retired person from hospice care or St. John's. Those people bring with them a wealth of experience, right? But they also so used to doing it in a certain way, it becomes difficult for you to say, no, but I prefer to shower every day versus every second to third day. No, I prefer to be shaved in the shower. And those people want to come with buckets of water into the bedroom. And yeah, it's fine if you're in a hurry, because there are times where you're gonna need somebody to do absolutely everything for you because you only have 10 minutes to eat, wash, and dress. And so, therefore, you need your Gary, you need your John, you need somebody. But let that person also be a young or reasonably adulted person that brings with that pumps the music in the car, that helps you get in behind your steering wheel, get in behind your steering wheel. Uh, I wanna emphasize this: get in behind your steering wheel, or drive your car, pump your music, hook your car up to the aux, hook your car up to the hands free. on cause. Since the advent of portable hand controls in South Africa, we have a myriad of options that are open to us. I'm not gonna name a name of a portable hand control which I can use because that's up for you and your occupational therapist to decide when the time comes. And so therefore, but um, some of the permanent setups I do feel comfortable in the recommending, and that is Co-Driver Chairman Industries out in Johannesburg. But we also are supplied in Cape Town, um, most notably Vibra Engineering, Cousins Engineering out in Pinelands, and Easy Drive out in Franschhoek. You guys can have a look there. But yeah, have a vibey caregiver, have a cool car. But on the topic of portable hand controls, again, I'm not gonna name any brands because portable hand controls do have a reputation, can be a bit loose, but you can set it up with an additional piece in the car. If you've got a guy that's handy with a piece of wood or handy with some plastic molding, can do that. Um, to make it more of a semi-permanent setup. But because of the advent of portable hand controls are a bit more affordable and more easier. That means if you've got a bad credit record, you can go to rent a deal with the driver's license and rent a car. Renault Quad, Hyundai, Hyundai i10, Hyundai Sonata, Hyundai Tucson, if those brands still exist, under VW, Toyota. Go for it and just have fun. You don't have to rent to the top of your salary band just because the bank says you can. But I mean, that's just my opinion. But yeah, definitely go for the young, vibey guy that's gonna pour your coffee and your whiskey in the evening. In terms of just the hand function and the extra set of hands. If this video has helped anybody, I'm grateful. But if you're not, please scroll on ahead and click not interested. If you are older than a certain age, this video is not for you. This video is for your nephew that is struggling to get a little bit of independence. This video is for your grandson. This video is for your son that is struggling to talk to you about the way he wants to live his independent lifestyle. Um, Thank you for watching to the very end. My name's Alex. This has been Uncomfortable Conversations.